Oh, hey y'all. I'm gonna give a minute for people to log on. I am at my kids' track practice again. Last time I got interrupted. Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had to hide myself. I had to hide myself from somebody. Okay, anyway. What's up, everybody? It's lemonade with ice that has melted. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good week so far. Hello, Jasmine. Normally when I do these lives, I have a topic. So I do have a topic, but I am open to questions. As long as they're not crazy questions. Hey, Daphne, Geneva. I have a bag of mints I carry. These are Mentos. And these are Lifesaver mints. I like the regular flavored mints. Nicole, hey girl. Um, One thing I noticed about this surgery, although I don't feel hungry, I'll get hungry and I know I'm really hungry. So I'll keep mints because I like mints. I know it sounds weird, but like I don't eat like chocolate. I hate chocolate. I don't hate it. I just don't like it. I really only eat gum and mints. So I'll eat this whole bag probably in 3 days. Just 'cause I just like chewing on mints, whatever. Here's a secret: these white ones, if you put them in a plastic bag like this and leave them for about a week, they get real soft. Oh, I love them. They just melt in your mouth. Anyway, so right now my weight is about 193, 4, 5, 6. It depends on what I eat, damn it. I'm between 193, 196. I haven't been in the gym. I'm just being honest because I would love to front like, oh yeah, I be in there and I be doing. I'm all about this health lifestyle, but that's just not the season I'm in right now. Right now, I'm really trying to focus on supporting my kids. They're playing lots of sports. I cook all my kids and my husband's meals. My husband's a little stressed out. We're trying to make a like career change shift. Like thinking about it, it's just one of those situations where my weight is not my priority. And one thing I can say about VSG, because I'm not diabetic and because I'm not 250, 300 pounds, I can afford to say, hey, I'm not worried about my weight, because I've made a choice that affects me long term. With that being said, I have to turn to other means of coping besides just eating. And so, if you're thinking about this surgery, that's something I never mentioned in the past because I didn't realize I was on the other side. But having this surgery allowed me really to not turn to just eating when things are kind of rough in my life and my family. So that's something that's good. But today I just wanted to kind of talk about dealing with your crack. Don't deal with crack. Any type of crack, your butt crack, cocaine crack. Listen, what I'm saying is deal with your crap. CARP. And what I mean by that is, I think a lot of people go into this surgery or go into this journey with the idea that this surgery is going to solve all their problems. And I'm sure you've heard it on other videos and other YouTubers and sleevers say this. It doesn't solve your problems, but let me put it in the context for you. Hey, Clark, easy eyes, Clark. Having this journey, basically take over your life means that if you don't sit and deal with the things that bring you stress, depression, that have you feeling sad, anxious, scared, nervous, fearful, if you don't deal with those things, and when I say deal with them, I don't mean solve the problem of, those things. I mean the idea that you're aware of your own stuff, and because you're aware of it, you can now understand your triggers and understand what you need to do to cope with those things. If you don't do that, okay, after you lose the weight, those things are going to hit you head on. Boom, hard. Because you didn't do any type of prep work to start digging under why those things are there. I bring this up because I've talked about this in many videos, but I think that one, there's a lot of new freshmen, part of our sleeve community, that haven't maybe heard it. And I don't like this lighting. Let me see if I put it right here. Okay, that seems very far away, but whatever. There's a lot of people that are just now coming into, you know, being a sleever, not understanding what they can be doing right now. I have a lot of people DM me all the time about, hey, Kat, that seems really far away. I'm just not satisfied, huh? I'm getting ready to have my surgery. I got my surgery date. Any advice for me? And I can tell you, you know, the surface level stuff. Oh, go get this, drink your water, eat your protein. But what I try to make sure I tell people is process your crap. Let your journey be your journey. Take your time, get rest, and understand who you are. Because I promise you, who you are before surgery is not who you're going to be after surgery. I don't care what type of, you know, childhood trauma you have from just being fat and you think if I lose weight, that'll solve the problem. It won't, child. It will not. And I got a lot of people who are like, you know, they're surprised that they lost the weight and their spouse doesn't like it. You know, what do? You've been married to somebody 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. You lose weight and now they saying they're not attracted to you no more because you're not overweight. Because you're not obese no more. They don't like it. What do you do when you have a spouse that says, I don't want you to have a surgery? And they're dead set, hell bent on you not getting it. And you are really excited about it. Like, that's a lot of stuff that just doesn't go away. So, most people have stuff. I think I've dealt with my stuff and I'm dealing with my stuff. I know my triggers. I know there's certain people I cannot work with as far as clients. If they have toxic behavior that's going to trigger in me stuff that I had to deal with, like with my family, I can't work with them because you're not going to drive me crazy. Okay? You're not going to drive me crazy. I'm far from my goal, but that's okay now. I had to take care of my pain management first. I feel better with eating cleaner now and look forward to my future. Yes. And see, that's the thing, you know, Dorian, that's a great point that you made, which is just eating cleaner has affected your life already. My little top flat has affected your life already, where you don't even have the surgery, but you've already been able to start working on bad habits, working on, you know, your mindset, working on things that you don't want to continue to dabble in, and you already are seeing a result. And I respect that, and I wish more people would do that, because now when you do have your surgery, you're not attributing all of your success to the surgery. You understood that the process started way before you ever lay down on the operating table. And you know, my prayer would be that other people would do that. um you know, I don't have the money right now, but I cannot wait to get a tummy tuck. I cannot wait to get rid of this fat pouch skin thing on my stomach so I can have a flat stomach and I can wear high-waisted jeans and all the other stuff. I don't have it right now. So I'm dealing with, you know, how that makes me feel. I'm dealing with learning how to be sexy and feel beautiful and accept myself before I have that, because this really, really important that I don't attach my success to something that is temporary that could come back. You know, it's an idea that thinking that getting a big promotion or a lot of money is gonna make you happy. That thing is temporary, because if they take it back, that means that your happiness is gone, your joy is gone. So anyway, I don't want to rant too long. I just came on here to check in with you guys, let somebody know who's watching, make sure you're processing your own stuff. And if you don't know what your own stuff is, then you probably should get a counselor, a therapist, or somebody to help walk you through the process. But I'm pretty sure most of y'all know what it is. I had it. I'm glad I did. But I'm on this journey for a lifetime. Yes. Hello, SSJ Python. I think that's Freddie. Not Freddie. Eddie. Child. You changed your name, I think, because I think your icon picture was the same. But let's see, any plans? I am going to be going to Vegas in a couple weeks. I have to take my son to a tournament. So we're budgeting, saving money for that. Trying to get some scripts out, you know, written out. I don't like writing. I'm pretty good at it. I don't enjoy doing it. So that's kind of a battle for me. Hell, I need to finish my book I've been talking about for the last year. What else? I thought about cutting my hair off. I was this close. I was gonna cut all this in the back is cut. There's no hair, as you can see. All this is gone. and I love it. So all of this on the side, I was gonna do the same way. I was gonna basically shave it down. Basically, it was gonna look like this, but cut a little lower, not as big, but basically like how my daughter's is. Cause I just needed to change, and then I was like, nah, never mind, go cut it. Um, so I didn't cut it, but I'm close. I might still cut my size like right here. My brother changed it. Oh, okay, and I might cut it down here, fade it on the side. I don't know. I'm just trying to find something. I don't know what I need. I don't know what I want in my life. I'm in a real dry season right now where hello everybody, where there's not too much popping in my life. God ain't bringing the big opportunity, the big, shebang blessing. It's just real silent. It's real low key. I'm just being a mom, being a wife, trying to stay encouraged, not be disappointed. There are a lot of people who wish they could have a husband and, healthy children, and they don't. So I definitely am not ungrateful, but I also am somebody who have a lot of dreams and goals inside, and it's just not the season for those things. And that's kind of frustrating. So I think me wanting to cut my hair off is a desperate attempt for me to conjure something up, to happen. But I don't know if I'm ready to cut my hair off like that, just because I've always loved having long hair. You'll love the short hair. No, girl, you better get a treatment and highlight. I know. I bought some temporary dye and I did it purple last week. I did purple hair. But yeah, y'all, I just I have, you know what? I have faith. I think that's the problem, is that I have so much faith that God's going to do something amazing with my life. I'm impatient. That is my problem, is my lack of patience to wait and know that it'll be God's perfect timing when my time is right. I don't give a damn about none of that. I am so eager to do life in that vein that it's just killing me. And I think it's a healthy thing, because, it's kind of like think about a racehorse that is born and bred to run, and you put it in a cage. If that instinct for that horse is to run, is to take off as soon as you open that gate, but the gate is closed, so it's just in there, and that's how I would, that's a good metaphor to kind of sum up how I feel right now. And I'm not a horse in a cage, because like I said, I have my husband, I have my kids, I have stuff that I do every now and then. I try to still mentor people and all that stuff. But limited, definitely limited in this season. What else do I have plans for? I will be in San Antonio, Texas in October for a wedding. I feel you. I gotta remind myself every day to trust the process and trust the plan. Yeah, yeah. You know what? It's interesting because I feel like I trust the process. I trust the plan. I don't trust the timing. And it's not even trust. I'm just not comfortable with waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm in H-Town. Uh-oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be in San Antonio for a wedding. I'm not sure how far Houston is from San Antonio, but I think it's kind of far, huh? I'm just like, come on, Lord, come on, Lord, come on, Lord. Especially when you sit and you have faith and you know what God is capable of. Like, you've seen him come through for other people and you're blown away, you know. So anyway, but I understand, I know, I'm like a little kid at Christmas, pay yours. Let me see. And then for Christmas, we would like to spend Christmas in the snow. So I would like to get a cabin. I've talked about this for years. I think since my husband's known me, I would love to, and it looked good. I would like to spend Christmas in the snow at a cabin. That costs money. So there's that. But I've always wanted to just spend Christmas in the snow and make, apple pie and sweet potato pie and, dinner and breakfast in the cabin and snuggle up by a fireplace. Just stupid, corny stuff. So, I don't know. Come to New York. Now listen. That's snow. I want cute California Big Bear snow. We got Big Bears like maybe 6 hours away, 5 hours. New York is snow. I don't even think I have clothes to function in New York. Now, I would love to go to New York. I don't know if light dusting. Baby, I need some light, cute, Santa at the mall snow. He's making you deal with the impatience. Trust him, girl. Won't do. Yeah, Big Bear's 2 hours. Oh shit, for real. He is making me deal with the impatience. I love. Let me just tell you how we talk. This is how I talk to my best friend. We having 4 conversations. So I didn't know Big Bear was that damn close. I guess it feel like 4 hours to me, child. But let me tell y'all something about God. Okay, He is making me process the impatience. And this is a perfect example of dealing with your own crap. So in my processing my impatience, the first step was fighting it. Okay, that was the first chapter. Oh, I was fighting it. I was trying to make stuff happen, and I was getting interviews, and I was getting meeting with people about TV shows and auditioning here. I'm gonna write this book. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna send this clip. Hey, can you repost this? Trying to force the blow up, okay, the come up, because I know I'm supposed to be in front of thousands speaking, okay, baby, but that ain't what was happening. So that's the first chapter. The second chapter is the fake let me see, the fake revelation. So that's where I noticed, oh, I'm forcing this and it's not my season. Let me be humble. But it was fake humble. So maybe I wasn't doing like all 8 things. I dropped down to just 4 things. Let me keep doing these 4 things because the Lord can bless me at any time. And I don't want the Lord to bless me and I'm not doing nothing. So then the third cycle was I had the awfulest, most torturous season of being disappointed, being mad at God, like having a temper tantrum. I mean, like, and not just in the spirit, because that would just be like, in my heart. No, my dude. Okay, I was drinking. I wasn't going to church. I was just in full out rebellion, and not rebellion. See, rebellion for me is not rebellion for other people. Other people rebellion would be like, sleeping around, smoking weed, stealing, like a whole bunch of crazy, crazy stuff. My rebellion is I can hear from God like that, like I can hear from God, like that's one of my gifts. I cut that thing off. When I say cut it off, that means I tapped out of the frequency because I didn't want to hear nothing he had to say. And that's rebellion, because if he gave me the gift to help other people, with revelation, discernment, and be able to speak to things with the authority and the mantle he's given me, then I'm in rebellion by saying because I didn't get what I want. So babe, I was in full out rebellion, child. I wasn't ministering to nobody. Now I'm in chapter 4. I wish this was the last chapter, but I don't know. So chapter 4 is acceptance. I've accepted the fact that, you know what, nothing's popping off, and I'm not going to attempt to try to make anything pop off. Actually, I'm in chapter 5, because after I accepted it, chapter 5 was, on one hand, I stopped trying to, write the skits and write the plays and the movies and all that stuff. I also had to tell myself, what if I stopped everything? What if the rebellion, instead of being a rebellion, what if it turned into, I'm just going to sit and be and learn that God loves me because he loves me, not because I be praying, not because I go to church, not because I'm ministering to people, not because I'm cooking and inviting people to my house. And so with all that being said, the stage I'm in now is understanding, like, the things that I do, prayer and fasting and meditation, it needs to come from a place of purity where it's like, I want to do this. And not saying I have to do it so God can hurry up and see I'm a good listener and Christian and he can hurry up and bless me, because that's manipulation. So you see, so this is a great example. Thank y'all for being open. Listen, a great example of how you have to process your own crap so that you don't be around here dealing with the same thing for the next 20 years. He is your father. He's waiting for you to get right and trust him again. You are speaking to me. Amen. Yeah, you know what? I'll be honest. I don't believe in a get right just because I'm so wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like and this is how I see it. I'm so wrong in everything that I do because of our humanity. The only rightness about me is the blood. You know what I'm saying? So if I now, this is just for me, because this is how I have to think of it, or else I'll start working to try to get it. If I think of it as me getting right, I will start trying to perform in order to receive the thing he has for me. There's a lot of people who are functioning like that, and they're missing the blessing because they're thinking, let me do this to get this. That's a manipulative relationship. I think more so than get right, what it is I think he's waiting for me to wash the sleep, the cold, the eye boogers out my eyes long enough to see him past the things that I want. For me, I want the money because I want to be able to pay for a hotel when my son has a tournament. I want to be able to get my kids shoes. Me and my husband don't date. Like, I love my husband to death. I don't know how none but the grace of God, we've lasted this long. But we when we got married, we were young. We already had my daughter. We had Jada, I was 20, and then we got married a year later when she was 1. So I was 22 when I got married. Nobody taught us how to date each other and keep the fire going and all that stuff. And because we're trying to get out of debt and stuff, me and Lance don't date. So in my mind, if I get a good job or opportunity, I now can pay for, us to travel. Like he'll have my income and we can travel. But right now we're trying to pay off this car. We want to repossess the car. I gotta pay rent, blah, blah, blah. On top of those things, I believe my gift is for the people. And I hate sometimes giving good messages and only 6 people are listening because I'm like, man, this will really bless a lot of people. But I don't have a platform right now of millions because that's not God. I don't believe God has revealed me to the public. So I say all this to say, I think that God is waiting for me to get it out my system of attaching that feeling of, completion and safety. I guess like a safe feeling of that I think money will bring me because I can do these things. It's not even the love of money. Like I want to be rich. I just don't want to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? And oh baby, I'm the queen of side hustles. I braid hair. I make dinners. I bake pies and bread. I do life coaching. I have my sipping chats once a month. Oh, I got the side hustles, but the thing is, those dried up, and not because I was bad, but because I believe God was like, sit down and it's been hard. You know what I'm saying? When you're a doer, when you are a doer, this ain't word ain't for lazy people, and y'all know what I'm saying. Some people that's like, I just whatever God wants to do. Like, girl, you to pay your rent before you get evicted. Well, the Lord will show up. Like, okay, girl, I'm a doer. So I think in my doing, He's teaching me how to kind of like what you said, trust Him, but at the same time on a different level, like know Him. Like, and I didn't grow up with a dad, so I don't trust God in this stage, and I don't mean trust Him like He gonna do me wrong. I don't know what it is to have a confidence in my daddy to say, man, I'm gonna call my daddy because I know my daddy can give me money for a new tire. I know my daddy gonna give me money to get to Vegas. Or I don't have that. I watch my black single mother hustle and bustle us through life. You know what I'm saying, making it happen. Because if she didn't, then we would be. I know what it feels like to be evicted as a child. That we were evicted 2 or 3 times at different various stages, and it's the worst feeling to have to go live with somebody. It's the worst feeling for my mom to look at me and say, "Hey, don't play with none of their toys. When you come home from school, do your homework, go in a bath, wash up, take a bath, clean the bathroom, get out. This is our pallet over here. Get in the bed, lay down." At 7:30, yes. And get up and do that for weeks, months until we found a place to live. And the people weren't mean to us. It just was that wasn't our space. I hated that feeling. So I remember I once somebody to stay with my aunt, in the ghetto, and I hated it because I wasn't raised in the ghetto. So I was like, what is y'all? It's just so as you can see, this is me processing my crap. So it's not just, I don't trust God, I'm gonna make it happen myself. No, I'm running from an experience of a time that I saw my mama didn't hustle enough, or she didn't do right with her money enough, or we needed money for something and she didn't have it. So I don't want to go to that place again. So now in my adulthood, the little girl inside of me is pushing me to work hard, save money, get a job. It don't matter if God is telling you not right now, go get a job anyway and put the money in the bank. And just in case, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, wow, like you could be very shocked and surprised at what the motivation is behind your actions as an adult. So, me and Lance definitely, we go to the movies and little stuff like that. But I think the last time we went on a trip was our 1 year wedding anniversary. We went to Vegas, and that was in 2010. We got married 09 February, and in 2010 February we went to Vegas. That was our first and last trip. Could you imagine? We just celebrated 10 years in February, and guess where we went? No damn where. And I was upset as far as like myself and sad, but that's just, I'm grateful. That's why I just told myself I'm grateful for my marriage, and I'm grateful for my marriage and my husband, and God will bless us, one day. Think of it as you're being a good wife and mother to your children at the most important time in their life. Your kids are active. You're right there for me. Hey, mother, here. Yeah, I even said myself the other day. I said, "What if this is my life for the next 4 or 5 years? Can you handle that?" And I'm not gonna lie. The mother and wife in me is ecstatic. I love, if you follow me on Instagram, child, I cooked homemade fresh Jamaican beef patties today, like from scratch. I don't have a problem with cooking and baking. But the entrepreneur in me, the leader in me, the speaker in me, the minister in me, the teacher in me desires to exercise that part of me. And it's just like it goes back to being a thoroughbred horse. Like, you could take me to a garden and you could prance me around a circus, but I was bred to run. And I want to run. You know what I'm saying? And so I definitely am grateful. I just have to, be very honest about the anxieties in my heart. And I think that's okay. I think God is big enough to handle that. When you make it, then it's the time to bug out and party. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even in a state of saying like, cause I'm not even a party animal. Like if a party to me is a barbecue at my house, where I ain't gotta put on no clothes. I can put on some shorts or a little dress, and get the wine out and grill all my meats and all my veggies. Grill some salmon, get some spades. Like that's a time. That's what partying is to me. I just like being around people and being at the house. But so sorry, yeah. I understand. I'm pretty much the same way. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I share all that with you to say that in the next coming months or years, the dream and the goal, you be great as a TED Talk presenter. Let me tell you, okay? Okay. I practice TED Talks. I've been practicing TED Talks for like 2 years now. Different topics. What would I talk about? I'm a storyteller naturally. I am a natural storyteller. I pay it to you. You see how I lit up? The side note before we get to the TED Talks, I want to show you that. So that just did. Somebody just mentioned, "Oh, girl, you be good at this." And initially, I can't even say it. Instantly, my fire was, the flame fanned. I can't even talk because I'm so excited about the thought of teaching people on a large platform and stage where I can engage many people and pour into them and teach them about God. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to show you, as I'm being a mom and a wife, and I'm folding laundry, and I'm cooking, and I'm cleaning, and I'm picking up from school, and I'm teaching, helping with homework and projects, and I'm making teacher appreciation cards and muffins, that thing is in me. Fire never went out, but it's there. And I know it's there. And so, whenever I get the opportunity to do this or the live on Instagram, I still do it. Like I don't not do it because there are 1,000 people. Y'all know that. But that's a great example. So I've been practicing TED Talks for years. If I ever I've attempted to apply, I haven't yet because every time I look, it closes. I would love to do a TED Talk. I'm not sure exactly what the topic would be, but it would be along the lines of what I've experienced through VSG, which is just the self realization and the opportunity to speak and teach people how to see themselves. If I had to give you my elevator pitch is this: anybody who comes into contact with me, whether it's social media or physically or on the phone, being around me makes you want to be better and do better. And when you leave me, you feel like I gave you something. Like that's just me. I don't care if it's a book or whatever or whatever. And so I am one day, child. I am gonna do a TED Talk and y'all gonna be like, look at Cat. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all what I hold on to. This brings it back. The reason why I know things won't stay the same and I won't stay just a housewife and a mother and just whatever is because I remember saying, God, if you could just help me deal with this weight. God, if you could just help me lose this weight. I don't even know how. I didn't know nothing about VSG. Nothing about it. Went to my doctor and she was like, you're diabetic. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. It came to me, and I think about how VSG came to me, and I say, now you didn't strive for that, you ain't research it, God brought it to you, and then you went through it and you lost the weight. So you knew how deep that was and how much it meant to you, and look at you now, fine as wine and slim. God will do that for the weight. Why wouldn't he do that to you for the other dreams and purposes in your heart? So I'm holding on to that. But baby, I love you so much. Oh, I love y'all too. You're a great inspiration. You're so funny to you. Love your kids and Lance. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Until the next time. Good night from East Coast. All right, Geneva. Add all this to your book and get back to it. You right. You right. How do your detox work? Oh, my detox worked good. I lost 8 pounds the first 4 days. The first 4 days, I lost 8 pounds doing my detox. Then I got lazy and ate again. So I'm gonna do it again. I felt good. In fact, I think the detox works so good. I'm still pooping regularly. Like at first, my poop was a little bit backed up. I'm 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 doing good, girl. But I ain't. Can I tell y'all the truth? See, food is not my thing. I don't eat like that no more. Work now is not really my thing. I still want my motorcycle, but a couple people in our family and community is like, don't get her no bike. My husband said I can have what the hell I want. Lance is a really good dude. Lance don't, child. Lance is a cool dude. He's like, let her do what she want. You want a motorcycle? Wear it. I stopped wearing panties like 6 months ago. I ain't lying, y'all. I just was like, I'm over it. I'm done. Like when I was bigger, I would never think of not going out the house with no drawers on. Y'all, And when I get my breasts done, I ain't wearing no bra either. Now these long titties need a bra, baby. I ain't finna be out here, okay? But I'm really free, and my husband know, and he be like, let her do what she want to do. Now I do wear them sometimes, you know, you got your little monthly situation going on. But revealing clothes, like if I have something that's low cut or my hips or he don't care anyway. But I brought out, damn, I done forgot what the hell I was saying. Oh, the detox. So as I'm going through my, detoxing phase, I noticed that the foods that were like that I was eating on that wasn't same exactly. Like I eat a lot of like the mints and stuff like this. I'll chew on, a lot. Mimosas. I was cooking today. I had a mimosa. Like I ain't gonna front. Like I don't eat like that no more. So whereas I would have grits and eggs and bacon and English muffin and mimosa, I just have mimosa. And I don't even really cook for me. I'm cooking for the day. So what just happened was I think I got dehydrated and my body wasn't pooping like I should. And I did a detox, baby. But mother is regular. I ain't even detox no more. And I'm just as regular. My stomach doesn't bubble and boil when I eat something that's too greasy or whatever. It's like, okay, I feel that. Let me go to the bathroom. So detox is great. I'm about to do it again. I'm gonna get back in the gym because I want to be as slim as I can. I need to lose 15 more pounds, and I can. I think, just being honest, you guys, I'm just sad that God is making me deal with this the way He's making me deal with it. I'm sad that I'm not. Um, okay. I'm sad that I'm not. You know. I'm gonna say it to y'all, but y'all know it's not what I mean. I'm sad I'm not rich and famous. And it's not like rich and famous so that I can get likes and people can know me. It's not that. I know what comes with notoriety and platform. And I know there are people out there that need to hear the word of God. I know there are people out there that need to say, I know somebody who believes in Christ, and she's not a church lady, and she's not stuck up, and she doesn't come off judgmental. She's a woman of God. She's loving, she's funny, her life is beautiful. She's not missing out on anything. Her husband and her children love God, but I can connect with them. Like, I desire for people to see me and my family, because we're like I always say God is like a rainbow. Like, all of us are different colors, and when you encounter me and people say, oh, I love you, then you love God, because everything about me, there's not a day that goes by that I don't process through the screen of, okay, how does God think about this, feel about this, what is He trying to tell me? So that's what I really desire to do, is to connect with people, and I'm doing it. Let me say that, because I know somebody about to check my ass. You doing that right now. I know. But I also see people like Kev on Stage, if you know who that is, that's doing it on a major scale and making stupid money. And because it's on a major scale, he's reaching more people, he has more opportunities, and him and his family do travel. He just had a birthday, his wife planned this beautiful birthday. All that takes money. And so that's what I desire. I desire the hand of God to be on my life, to prosper me, so that I am no longer limited to what I can do for my family, because I grew up in that. So anyway, thank you, Miss Doreen. I got a cousin named Doreen. Her name Doreen Harkley. She live in where Doreen live? I think Doreen stay in Jersey. But every time I see her name pop up, I'll be like, is that my cousin? Well, anyway, but we are cousins, so we're YouTube cousins. So anyway, you guys, like, I don't know. Like you said, even you guys being on here telling me, Cat, be patient, Cat, have faith, Cat, come down, it's coming, girl, it's coming, go write that book, girl, stop being in, all of that, to me, I take it as God sending me, messages, telling me what I need to know for the time being. And do I wish it was deeper? Yeah. I'm one of those people who believe that the God will rip open the sky and speak right to me, like, oh, like big, bold, dramatic. But I also got to be aware that sometimes God will just send somebody on YouTube to say, trust in His timing, and that's from God too. And because I'm a drama queen, I'm like, ugh, that's not big enough. Like, God, speak to me. And a little kid says, trust in the Lord. I'm like, get out of here, child. I'm waiting for God to speak to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I am trying my best to understand and to know that this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I have to remain. And there's nothing I can do about it, but share with you, so that if you ever come across feeling like this, thanks for everything, Kat. You really are nice. I enjoy listening to you. How are you? Okay, Easy Eyes Clark. Yeah, I forget you guys are not local, because here it's like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I forgot. Let me let y'all go to sleep. I love y'all. I'm so sorry for keeping y'all up and ranting about my little emotional state. But ooh, sorry guys. Love you. If you ever have a question, join me next Wednesday at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time for check in with Kat. All right, y'all. Love